right, we're live.
Whoa.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Welcome, guys.
Last time
Welcome
when I
to
fell.
Route 66, Part 2.
What?
Part
What?
It was a reference to an 80s movie that I regret making now.
Oh, I see what you mean by Discord is broken.
What?
Oh.
Anyway, welcome to Route 66. This is Shattered Star, a Pathfinder game in which we are playing the Shattered Star adventure path, one adventure at a time, and it is 6 adventures. We are in Book 4, Beyond the Doomsday Door.
Are you sure?
And this, by the way, is Pathfinder First Edition. We are, we're making pretty good progress. We got some big stuff afoot today. We'll talk a little bit about that in a bit. But in the meantime, Ava, would you go ahead and introduce yourself, please, and only yourself? Apparently, I have to say that.
Okay. I was gonna be super dramatic, but whatever.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Please be super dramatic.
Okay. I am Avarichu. I play many games over at this link above me at Twitch.
That's the name.
I play Fea, a very awkward witch who literally has no social skills. Playing my inner self right there. And give it to you, Ash. Wait, you're on my side right here.
No.
Hey, what's up? It's me.
No, not
Oh.
yet. No.
Okay.
It's Alvin.
Wait, why am I second?
You've always
You're
been
always second.
Wow.
We're really put together today.
It's because
I'm never put together. Anyway, so I'm Alvin. I'm playing Olak, the half-orc war priest of Golem. I don't have a Twitch channel. I don't have a store.
What do you?
But I've been known to get lost occasionally since I wandered in the particular direction, and it's like, ooh, what's this place? And next thing I know, I don't know where I am. That's how
That checks out.
I found up some really nice places that way.
Yeah.
well, I remember like a couple years ago, you'd be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be late. I'm lost."
Yeah, I remember
I-
that when we were playing Second Darkness.
I fell asleep on the bus.
Ashley.
Brave thing in Winnipeg.
Hey, it's
This
me,
is
for
so
real this
much back.
time. I'm Ashley. I play Sayoni. She's a sorceress who blows stuff up. And when I'm not playing Sayoni, I'm making cool stuff and I'm selling it online. You can find that at Pixelbun Studios on Facebook and Instagram and Etsy. And I make cute stuff like this little spider.
Oh my gosh.
It's Spider.
That makes
Spider
the second
today.
spider I've ever seen that I like.
The
What was the
one
first
is that
one?
little one.
The first one
animated
was in
huh?
Ori.
Oh.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I will say.
I like the
more.
little animated one.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say the animated
It sounds like a little
one.
kid.
You don't like that
played
one?
by
Nope.
Lucas.
It's like,
No,
hi.
I've showed him. He doesn't. like
It's
it.
true. Do not like.
Mm.
Saraha.
I'm Saraha. I'm playing Kyra. I'm very nervous because we're fighting something big today. I'm worried. I have full faith in the rest of my team. I don't have any faith in me, if that makes anyone feel better. But yeah, I stream on Twitch as well, pretty sporadically right now. But I play games. The channel is Saraha Games, surprisingly. So there you go.
That twist ending.
Wow, really never saw that coming.
It's true. Michael.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm playing Jonathan, the iconic Pathfinder bard. He's pretty big for a halfling. He's pretty huge, really. You may hear some news to the contrary and some snide remarks from a certain cloaked figure, but don't mind him. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. Jonathan's pretty big. What else? I don't stream. Spent the weekend working on Legos, which you can't see, but I've got a table behind me that has a beautiful A-wing on it. So I'm really happy about that.
I'm jealous.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's sitting beside my TIE Fighter, which is sitting beside my X-Wing, which is sitting beside my Imperial Star Destroyer.
Wow.
I want-
Just like,
So,
Combo!
let me just tell you about all of my Legos.
Listen, if somebody was like,
Yeah.
hey, would you cancel your Pathfinder game and just put Legos together? I can't say I would accept that offer. Probably because the stream would have to end and you wouldn't hear me say it because I'd be doing it.
Wow.
And just a quick PSA again. I'm sorry to have to do this again, but people do need reminding sometimes. If you have a dog, be nice to it. Don't play loud music at it. Teach it nice manners. Some people out there have had a terrible night because of people like you. So, do better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Carry on, team, please.
Seconded.
Right.
I'll stand by all of you.
I don't know the
So-
context, but yeah, okay.
Love your
Tim,
dog so
who
it
are-
doesn't scream
who are
at
you?
night.
Me, I'm Tim. I'm the game master for this Pathfinder game. I will be running the adventure. You know, that's what the cloak's for. You know, you can't legally, you're not allowed to run a game without a cloak. I don't write the rules. I just adjudicate them. And,
I've never seen that rule.
Oh, it's there. Check page 37 of the game mastery guide. Oh no! Wait, I was bluffing. Wait.
He said that you know he's gonna check.
I will be adjudicating the rules, as I said. I will be playing the NPCs, the bad guys, some of the flora and fauna, but not all of it, surprisingly. And I will be trying to guide the players through the adventure and kind of give them little clues and hints and respond to all of their choices throughout the game to make sure everything keeps forward momentum. That's us. Oh, also, wait a minute. No, I forgot to say. Also, I stream online when I'm not here. You can find me online on Twitch as Askell Archer playing video games when I stream.
Jeez, how could you forget that?
You know, it's been a while.
It's been a day.
It has been a while. That's us. Chat, if you want to be involved in our game today, you can use your channel points to purchase Chat's Blessings, which go under the little icon in the lower right corner of the map. Our PCs can use them at a 1-for-1 exchange rate to give themselves a +1 on any d20 roll, or to give me a -1 on any d20 roll. And they come in very handy. And since we are doing something slightly tense today, they may be important. You can also, once per stream, purchase a hero point, which will be assigned to one player, whoever's kind of relevant at the given moment, and they'll get to enjoy that hero point, which is like a super Chat's Blessing. So that's what you guys can do if you want to be involved tonight. That's really all we got going on for the moment. So shall we recap this stuff? Talk a little bit about where we're at.
Let's do it.
So, you are a group of Pathfinders who have been reassembling an ancient artifact from an empire 10,000 years ago. This artifact, the Sihedron Star, was broken up into 7 shards. 7, one for each of the Rune Lords, one for each of the 7 sins. You have recovered a few. In theory, most of them, but mistakes were made. And you have tracked the Shard of Envy to Windsong Abbey, a place where clerics across Varizia would gather to discuss theology across different religions. Unfortunately, one of the clerics who used to dwell here, Ardathanatus, long ago succumbed to madness, murdered some people, and took off, has returned with an army of horrid proto-demons called Clipoths, and giants, and some fey monsters. He slew most of the priests who dwelt in Windsong Abbey, and went below into an ancient ruin dedicated to the god of the end of days, Grotus. You've discovered that he means to utilize something called the Doomsday Door. You don't know really what he's up to with it, but it can't be good. You've rescued a few of the priests who survived, including Gain, a priest of Zan-Kuthan, Nildis, the former priest of Aristil, Casimir, the priest of Desna, and the former priest turned traitor, Zalarum, who you took prisoner to stand trial for his crimes in siding with Ardathanatus. You've made your way deep below Windsong Abbey, into the ruins of the Temple of Grotus, into the deepest level where you found the former mummified priests of Grotus. You fought your way through them and faced the high priest of Grotus himself, Kendamareus, a mummy lord. He was not ready to fight, though. He offered to help you. After appointing you the new champions of Grotus, and striking a deal that he would be left to safeguard the Doomsday door, as he has for these past 10,000 years, in exchange, he will help you fight Ardathanatus and liberate Windsong Abbey once and for all, and recover the Shard of Envy for yourselves. Before you could finalize this bargain, you decided to return to the Chapel of Sarenrae to rest, recover your strength, and I'm adding something so I can do a late game retcon. Look over some of the books relating to information that I have already given you, but that I have since learned was, oops, I missed some details. I did some reading, which we will cover shortly. So, that's where we now find ourselves. So I'm gonna move you guys to... Actually, no, you know what? We don't need a tactical map for this. You're in the Chapel of Sarenrae. There are a few pews. Some of you settled in to bandage wounds or just to rest. Others knelt in prayer or introspection. One of you kept watch. So, the floor is yours. Is there anything you guys in particular want to do during this rest?
There is something I would like to do.
Yes.
I'd like to talk to Kyra about something.
Okay. She's probably just praying, but
Well, Sayoni will approach. Kyra,
yes.
I've heard of something clerics can do. It's divining answers from their gods. Is that something you can do?
Yes.
Would you, if I had some questions, would you be willing to ask her for me?
I could do that, yes.
Can you do it today? Before we rest, so we don't waste your precious spell slots.
I don't, hang on, I'm double checking. I don't think I prepared anything for that.
I think it's
Divination.
Divination,
have divination.
commune, and augury.
Not
Yeah.
augury, forget that. I don't want that. Okay, so not today.
Not today. Is
Well,
it,
when
I mean, is it
it's-
something we need to do now, or?
it can wait till we're done with this.
Okay.
It's about Saltiel and his sister.
Okay.
I think it would be wise to make a plan and get on that before things get out of control with him. And he
I
has one of
agree.
the shards, so. And
Yeah.
I can't get a hold on where he is with my own spells. So I was hoping some divine help would be of assistance.
Yeah, we can certainly try that. For sure. I'll make a note to remember that.
And after that, I'm going to go kind of just off in a corner by myself, and I'm going to think really, really loudly. Salasha?
You hear nothing.
Nothing?
You don't hear anything.
Insight check. You said you wanted to have a discussion. Still nothing?
Nothing.
Can I do an insight check
I would say you don't really have anything. You mean sense
on
motive?
myself?
I would say
Yeah.
there's not really anything to sense the motive of. Therefore, no.
Damn it. Okay. I will say then out loud, very quietly, Salasha, Still nothing?
Still nothing.
That bitch. Okay, that's it then.
Okay. Anyone
I'll
else?
stick Olak on her.
Anything you want to do?
I just would like to know if Lem would like a couple of items.
I wanted to talk to Kyra anyway.
Perfect. I did already give you the Ring of Spell Storing, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Would you also like a Wand of Remove Fear?
No need that. I have a spell that's going to do the same thing for everybody.
Okay.
Make you immune to it.
Okay. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe Olag mentioned the stone salve and the stone golems.
I
don't
got
know.
plans for that.
Okay. Do you want my jar of it as well? Because I
Heck
have
yeah, I
one.
do. Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Then I'll give you that. And
Jar
take it
of
out.
Medusa goop. Got it.
Okay, I'm removing that from my inventory. I think that's pretty much it. That's all.
Alright. So while we're exchanging, Lem will sit down beside Kyra, who's almost as big as she is. Just saying. In case anybody's trying to be that way about it later on.
Almost. If you round.
If you round up, which Lem always does.
From about half.
Half rounds up.
Yep. Just barely.
This halfling always rounds up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
See what I
god.
did there? That was funny. So, how you doing?
Feeling very unprepared. You?
It's fine. You know, kind of, it'll be what it'll be sort of thing. Why, unprepared?
I'm not sure about how to get through to our death Natus, you know? I don't know how much is his own decision and how much is just influenced by something else that made him do the things he did, so not sure what to expect when we meet him.
That makes sense. I hope you can find him in there.
Me too.
Have you thought at all about what happens if you can't?
Yes, I'm prepared to put a stop to him either way. I just think that based on what I've seen, he deserves some redemption, and it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, I talked to, no, he'll sort of just give a nod over to where, what's her name's at? A while back, and made sure you'd have a chance to do your thing.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You take care of yourself down here, you know?
You as well.
Right. Well, let's get some sleep, I think. And it's been fun, you know?
Why are you talking like you're about to die?
We're all about to die. Every day,
Perhaps.
every second. But sometimes we don't say the things that we're supposed to say, you know? So I just want you to know, it's been a lot of fun.
I agree.
The time with the dude in the hole when he was throwing up all over the place. It's fucking hilarious.
That's the strangest thing I've ever done.
Well, good luck, and see you in the morning. Or in
Get
a
some
few
sleep.
hours, I guess.
A few hours. Take a nap.
I wonder if I can get up to the bathhouse in time. Tempting.
I actually want to ask Casimir and Guine if they would help us. Do you think that they would help?
How about on my way to the bath? I will ask. I'll go up and ask, and
I think we should all go.
I can handle it. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried.
I'm good. You rest. I'll go talk to the peoples, get a good soak on. Besides, I gotta get pretty for tomorrow.
Right.
Tim, would I have time to make my way up? And
so here's the
talk?
thing. In this room and only in this room, you can rest for an extended rest only takes 4 hours.
Right.
If you leave this room, you lose that benefit. So you'll technically have all the time in the world. You'd have 8 hours.
Well,
And we'd have to wait 8 hours, and I don't want to do that because
yeah. Doomsday knows.
my 24 hours is.
Yep, at the end of 8 hours is when that will be up.
Yep. So that's why I think we should rest, do our 4-hour thing, and then go see if we
Agreed.
can ask them to join us, and if not, we go without
Clara.
them. Yes, Alok.
Do you want me to put that spell onto the ring?
This ring can't hold any more spells. I checked.
Do you want to use them up and I can put this spell in there?
Which spell? What level is it?
3rd level. 2nd wind. It gives you a fart of life.
Right now, a fort. Right now it has breath of life in it, and it has cure light wounds.
Oh,
So
that's the same thing.
yeah.
I'd like to go find Karaya too before I crash.
Okay. Karaya is actually staying right by the door. In fact, I can position her accordingly. She's kind of... she's taken a seat with her back to the wall next to the door, but she's... her bastard sword is unsheathed and just laying over her lap, where she can quickly grab it. When she sees you approaching, she kind of looks up. You see that she's got a flask in one hand. Offers it.
I'll take it. Have a sip.
It's wine. Cheap wine.
Not your best stuff, I hope.
What's wrong with it?
Well, I'll tell you what. When this is done, I want you to come. Oh, where should we go? Maybe back to Magnamar? I know some great places to drink in Magnamar. You're going to come with me, and we are going to go properly drink it.
I don't know. I don't really
Yeah,
Yes.
I know you
mingle
don't,
well.
but you need to. You do. It's a skill, and you could learn it.
It's not a very important skill in the Darklands.
No, but it's an important skill here.
Maybe that's why I like it in the Darklands better.
Yeah. Still, me and you, we're going out.
You're not going to take no for an answer, I suppose.
Absolutely not. We're going, and it's going to be great fun.
She's clearly looking around for some means of escape. Unfortunately, in a chapel of Sarenrae, she's not going to find that. She finally... Fine. Back in Magnamar.
Good. I know you probably want to sleep, so I just got 2 other things real quick. One is just to make sure you haven't forgotten about, Kyra and her hopes.
I haven't.
Good.
I think it would be best if maybe I operate strictly in a defensive capacity where he is concerned, and maybe just focus on the other things.
I mean, you know your business. I wouldn't dream of telling you how to conduct a fight.
I fear that were I to start swinging at him, I may not stop.
Oh, you do you, friend. And, You know what I haven't seen you do yet in all this time down here?
No.
Smile. Do you even smile? Do you know what that is or how to do it?
Yeah, I smile all the time when I hear something funny.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What happens when a dark elf casts sleep on you?
They
You
will
get-
probably rush up to you and murder you, or
No,
worse, take
you
you
don't know how
prisoner
this works.
to their
No,
flesh.
the way this
walking
works is I
laboratory.
ask the question and you don't answer it, and you wait a minute, and then I tell you, and
Oh.
it's funny.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll try it again. What happens when a dark elf casts sleep on you? You get drowsy.
I don't get it.
No? Drowsy?
Like drow.
Yeah. Does she smile at all?
Yeah, but it's really, really forced.
Okay, all right. Why should you worry about drow paladins? Because they're lawful evil.
I don't get it.
Lawful
Because they're
paladin.
awful.
It's worth a shot. All right, Karaya.
It was it was somewhat funny. When you I don't know, when you made the joke about the dragons.
That was a good one, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, good luck to you tomorrow, and I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm here because of you. So, me too.
And I kind of like you. You know that? You're not nearly as bad as you try to be.
Then why are you such a little dick?
Well, I can't help how small I am.
Fair enough.
He got the little comment in for the day.
That's the only thing he felt the need to defend.
Well, good luck tomorrow. And he's going to go and turn in with a blanket, curl up, and go to sleep.
Okay. She'll stay there and just quietly sip her flask. Who haven't we seen? Faya.
Yes.
What you up to?
Well, Faya would be sleeping for 2 hours and then reading for the next 2.
Perfect.
Can I ask Faye a question?
Ask anything you want.
Do you know anything about the Shard of Envy? Like, did you know anything about the shards and what their effects were before?
I knew they...
I'm just wondering what powers or corruption our Deathanatus may... Because, you know, he doesn't have an
So-
Ion Stone, so...
So we had the rogue Maurizio for a while. You know her.
Cool.
She took the shard of greed for a little while. She couldn't help herself but pick up everything. Like, Faye's trying not to make eye contact, by the way. Like, she just... Yeah. She just grabbed everything until she was encumbered and then couldn't move. She stole from us as well.
Can I overhear this too?
Yeah. I'm setting an example.
Before we knew what the shards did, I touched the shard of lust. You can guess what that did.
So the envy one makes you envious of everything around you? Makes you want everything around you? I don't know. I'm just trying to think if that's
wants what other people have. That is what envy is. So
if there's like a way we can use how it's corrupting him to our advantage? I don't know.
Might be able to manipulate him in some way, but I think the best course of action is to get the shard away from him. If we can.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
But I'm going to guess he has an urge to maybe take what other people have for himself. Not in a greedy way, but people's...
Like a coveting way?
Yeah.
I would think of it as like there were rune lords before. Why can't he be one?
So he may just be after power?
Could be.
Possible. Yamasoth could have promised it.
That would make sense. Okay. Thank you.
Now thinking about it, Tim, would I have any clue exactly what envy would do?
I mean, yes, but you've already given voice to the clue. The clue is envy.
Yeah.
You would know it'll fill you with overwhelming envy. How that translates
Yeah.
is anybody's guess.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Making sure Faya didn't know something more that I don't.
if you don't do what the shard wants you to do, for example, you could become nauseous and sick. That's hard.
So if you try to resist what the shard does.
What the shard wants, then yes, you will be punished for it.
I see.
Lust wanted her to sleep with everybody.
That
We
checks
didn't
out with
need
lust,
to-
yes.
Yes.
Does Sione go bread?
She just looks away.
Good enough. Faya will snicker a little bit.
I'm
What's that
assuming,
sound like?
It's not haggish!
Would you say it's a cackle?
No!
I would assume, by the way, that this is occurring after the 2 hours of rest. So this is halfway through you guys resting already.
Yeah.
Faya has
That's
awoken.
fine.
So, Faya, as you're getting into your books, I want to give you the opportunity, if there's anything you want to know about Clipoths or Yamasoth. I did some heavy reading, and I know you've already done the relevant knowledge checks on these. So, I would like to update a little bit on this. Clipoths are not just proto-demons. They were in the Abyss before the Abyss existed. They were in the Abyss before the gods existed. Clipoths predate the creation of the multiverse. As a general rule, it's known that the Proteans came out of the maelstrom at the heart of creation and created everything, which is where gods came from, basically. Clipoths were around before then, and have been angry ever since. The Clipoths see themselves as the original masters of existence, and they feel cheated that everything has been taken from them. And the creation of demons was literally done to counteract the Clipoths' destruction of everything. And many Clipoths have been driven almost to extinction within the Abyss. Demons are terrified of them because they are weaker.
Wait, you said they were the original masters and demons were created what?
The demons were created by daemons. It's also pronounced demons. I pronounce it as daemons, so you know the difference between demons and demons with an A. They sprinkled the sinful souls into the Abyss, and that gave rise to demons. and then demons immediately wanted the abyss for their own and started fighting Qlipoths. And unfortunately, as there will always be more and more sinful mortal souls, there will always be more demons. So Qlipoths were overwhelmed. Many Qlipoth lords became demon lords. They sold out, in essence. Instead of being destroyed, they embraced the abyss. Such famous demon lords include Jubilex, Dagon, and Orcus. Very
Don't know how
well-known
to
demon lords
spell those.
who were originally Qlipoths. Yamasoth is considered a demon lord by many. And I don't know if you recall, I had said Yamasoth resents being called a demon. That is why.
Yeah.
Because Yamasoth never sold out. Yamasoth stayed true to the Qlipoth origins and is one of the more powerful of the Qlipoth lords who still remains. It is generally perceived that Qlipoths have turned their attention to mortals, to wiping out all mortals, as a means of stopping the production of demons.
Mm-hmm.
No more mortals means no more demons.
Makes sense. Checks out.
Which I would say, in your reading up on this, would probably also illuminate what possible motives there could be for in Armageddon, why a Qlipoth like Yamasoth might want to trigger the end of days.
Mm-hmm.
You would also know that the summoning of Qlipoths is more dangerous than summoning any other type of outsider. They are resistant to summoning magic. Normally, when you summon a creature, if you try to command it to do something it doesn't want to do, you make an opposed charisma check. With Qlipoths, you have a -6 penalty, which is hefty. It is extremely hard to control summoned Qlipoths. With the exception, Qlipoths are known to negate this penalty and to just become subservient in exchange for one's soul. If you bind your soul to that Qlipoth, or to that Qlipoth's master. Which usually involves some horrible ritual and grotesque mutilation.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is information that you'd have found in your earlier knowledge checks on Yamasoth and Qlipoths, so I feel like it was an IOU, justified by you kind of reviewing these books and what you're reading.
Okay.
One other detail about Yamasoth, because you rolled so frickin' high, it is known that there is one notable entity in history who was very fond of Qlipoths. They were a rune lord, and they were the only rune lord bold or stupid enough to treat with Qlipoths, and specifically with Yamasoth. You probably already know this individual because in one of their ruins, you found artwork depicting Yamasoth. This being...
Right. I have said artwork. Not very good, but I have it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Close
a
enough.
bridge right there.
So then you know who... it would make sense to you and be unsurprising to learn that Rune Lord Alaznist, the Rune Lord of Wrath,
Yeah.
was... And also the Rune Lord of Hollow Mountain, where you believe Ardathanatus came from, was very affiliated with Yamasoth and was bold enough that she actively utilized Planner Ally to call upon Yamasoth.
Okay, this is a lot of writing.
I'm not saying any of this is necessarily relevant. I'm just giving you,
No.
it's there for you to know. Now you know
This
things.
entire page is Yamasoth.
Dang.
That won't come up again.
Yeah, no. Never. We won't see him.
The more you know.
So with all of that said, I know last time you guys were talking about not really knowing what Yamasoth stood to gain with this, and I felt bad because I feel like if you'd have had this information, it would have been a lot more evident. It makes sense what Yamasoth is probably playing at.
Is Sione asleep at this point?
No.
You don't
Well-
sleep at all during the 4 hours?
Yes, but there was something I wanted to do too
Okay.
before I reset my spells.
To be clear, it is unlikely you guys would be able to sleep having just slept like 2 hours prior for
Mhm.
So just
an
restfulness,
overnight.
just
It would be
chilling.
Yeah.
rest light,
Yeah.
So yes,
with the
I'm
exception of someone who's particularly sleep inclined.
Halflings, man.
Pollock's willing to give up some free naps if anybody asks. Any
It hasn't
takers?
been 24 hours since I spied on Celtiel, right?
Correct.
I will
I
offer
knew you
to the
were
rest
gonna
of the
do that.
group. Is there anyone wants me to check up on?
Yeah, our Dathanatus.
I can try to scry.
I doubt it.
Anybody, Maurizio, anybody you want
Yes.
that I know.
Maurizio.
I can try our Dathanatus as well.
Maurizio.
I wouldn't risk
I
it.
did a Rune Lord, bro. I can do anything, man.
I wouldn't risk it.
You know what they say, you have to risk it for the biscuit. So.
Yeah, that is not a saying where I'm from. It's,
Oh, I see.
we don't have
also
biscuits.
Yeah, we don't need any biscuits. We're good.
I'm gonna scry on Maurizio.
Okay.
DC 20 will save.
You cast your spell. You already did. Maurizio is a level 12. So 16 on the die.
That's pretty high.
I have no idea what I did with her character sheet.
You archive it?
I might have archived it. I'm gonna go out on a limb though and say that her will save, while low, is probably higher than +4.
I don't know, it's Maurizio. I mean,
Rude.
Well, her perception was pretty high, so her wisdom must be pretty high.
Did I really archive her?
Probably.
Why would I do that? I might need her. No.
You
no,
can
I
bring
didn't.
him back.
I
It's
found
right
her.
there.
I found her.
Alternate.
Yeah, I found her. Okay. That makes a total of 18.
the
God damn
will
it.
save modifier, I was gonna say,
Yes.
I'm familiar with the subject, so they get -5.
Oh. So, with a 16 on the die, her total is
Right?
13.
Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
The difficulty of the save depends on how well your knowledge of the subject and what sort of physical connection you have to the creature. So knowledge familiar is -5. Yeah, okay.
You're looking into the mirror. The mirror kind of shimmers, and the cloudiness within it dissipates to reveal a dark stone tunnel. You can see murky water flowing alongside a stone walkway. You see Maurizio walking along this walkway with two others, one in front of her, one behind. The one behind has some kind of faintly crimson glowing dagger pointed at her back. She's moving along of her own volition, but you can see when she starts to slow to look like down a cross corridor, the individual pokes the knife into her back and she turns, kind of cursing at him. And mid protest, he shoves her toward the other one, and they keep moving. You see them come to a point in the tunnel where they all three stop. One of the men does something on the wall, and the wall opens up, sliding upward into the ceiling. You can see torchlight within. And you can pick up... It does have auditory component as well, right?
Yeah. It's like 10 feet
Okay. Yeah.
around.
Then you wouldn't hear anything coming from within yet, but you see them enter and start immediately descending steps going deeper into this place. Mariziel doesn't look particularly concerned, mildly irritated, but
Is she de-weaponed?
no.
Okay.
Well, make a perception check.
I was gonna say they
The
couldn't have gotten
6
them
on her
all.
shoulders are not present.
Four.
You don't actually see any daggers on her, nor her rapier.
No. That doesn't mean anything. Okay, I'll watch until it times out on me.
Okay. You see them go down below into a better lit chamber. There is another individual wearing all black, cloaked. He glowers at her and the other two. They kind of exchange words. Not Mariziel, her escort, and this individual, and then the two who were with her open a iron reinforced wooden door and disappear from your sight, and you see Mariziel just kind of cross her arms and seems to be waiting. After about 6 minutes, the door opens again and someone comes to get her, and you see her being led through more corridors.
Jesus. Is this a prison or?
You see she passes several tables where people are drinking, and you can just make out the edge of a bar, which she passes, going through another door. The murmur of voices passes. And then your vision cuts off prematurely.
Okay. Well, Mariziel's okay, sort of. She's in a not a dungeon, but maybe a bunker, someone's base, thieves guild, maybe. She wasn't in danger, but she was under close watch with some of her weapons taken from her. So.
Wait, some or all of them?
All that I could see, but you know Mariziel.
She has more swords than I do.
Oh, luck. Do you want me to look in on anyone?
I don't know. What would I look into?
Anybody from our past adventure over the last few months?
No.
Okay.
What about that drummer, half orc?
She wasn't
yeah.
an half orc.
That orc?
She wasn't a half orc, was she?
She was human.
Yeah, see? And she wasn't a drummer. She had a war drum. Or. Yes.
Well, I made you
Smack
think of
people with
so,
it.
Any family I could look in on?
Which one?
Any. Helps if I know them.
I have a village full of half siblings.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna scry on Sibrail next.
What's a Sibriel?
So that would be secondhand. I've heard of the subject. I wouldn't say I'm familiar.
You are not familiar with them at all.
So they get a +5.
Make
I
a
have
caster level
something
check.
to-
Wait, is that subject to? Yeah, make a caster level check.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. This is spell resistant, so you do get to add your spell penetration bonus.
Caster level check. So it's whatever
Okay.
I rolled +2. Yes, 26.
You're gonna have to give me a sec.
Be ready. I like to creep on people.
She does. That she does.
A part of the long rest process.
You said I get a +5?
Yeah, because I'm just familiar with the subject. I don't know them.
Okay, 26.
Dang it. Okay. Oh yeah, I said I would do this next time. I'm gonna try to scry on
Just blowing through 5th level spell slots.
This is before I rest.
Uh-huh.
I got him to spare. What's the
Uh-huh.
problem?
Ooh, I got one.
Oh, what? Go ahead.
All right. Remember that stinky lizard people
I'm not gonna
village?
like this, am I?
Yes.
How was that new leader I left behind? Is he still alive?
I'll check. I'll scry on him. And I would say I'm familiar with the subject. I know him well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he gets a -5.
Okay. Accounting for the -5, -4.
Oh!
Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
What's he up to?
You can see him in a cave, seated in a little mossy throne. You can see that there are 2 other troglodytes kind of hanging on either arm, and one of them is feeding him some kind of slab of raw, bloody meat.
Oh, look. He's doing great.
Good for him.
He looks like he's still in charge. He's doing good.
Hey, doesn't that mean that lady owes us money for that? Did we get paid for that?
I don't know. Didn't
Look.
Mauriziel, wasn't she the one? Remember. Yeah.
Zetiel took all that money.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna end that scry a little early.
Okay, that's perfectly fine, because it does start, like, they start bringing him weird stuff that you don't, it's not very pleasant to watch him eat.
Oh, yeah. I switched the channel, and I'm gonna scry on somebody else. One more person.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to scry on Karzug. Just to see what happens.
I mean, the one that's
Can I
The one that's-
instinctively
the one that's
move
dead.
away from her?
okay.
The one that's dead. What are you doing? What are you checking, silly? Why do you need to check something?
Oh, no!
Mind your business.
Oh, he took out the adventure path.
He needs his stat block. That's what he needs. Well, if he is on another plane of existence, I
I
can
mean, he
still
just needs to
scry
add a
on him.
+20 to it.
No.
Isn't it +20?
No.
5. Says 5 for another
Plus
plane.
5 if he's on another plane.
Plus his own +20.
Plus, I'm familiar with him. We know each other. We're pretty tight. So I'd say,
I'd say you know him pretty well.
yeah. And
This
I mean,
is-
do I have any of his possessions?
Does his sword also get one?
Let's try out his glaive. You mean?
Is this glaive?
Yeah, he has
Yes.
a big glaive, a dancing glaive.
That also casts spells.
Yes.
And will try to kill you.
Guys, I'm sure this is fine. Nothing will happen.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this at all.
It can't be worse than me scrying on the Rune Lord, who was alive and was like, "Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
You come here often?
You wanna come over here?
Wanna hang out? I'm bored.
I'm stuck in this room.
Wanna fight?
No, I sure don't. Nope. Not
Not
till
yet.
I
level
surely don't.
At least not yet, right?
20. Not till we're higher level.
You get no result.
Oh.
results?
No result.
So that means he's either
He's either
Well-
dead or in an anti-magic zone.
Ah,
yeah.
Or on another plane.
No,
I
you
think
can
so.
still scry on
It'll-
another plane.
There's a it will still work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would it?
And I would yes. I
Is
think
that
that's fifth
Fifth
edition where
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
But I would know
Mm-hmm.
if it failed because of that. Okay, well that was boring. Can I scry on one more person?
God damn. How many spell
Oh.
slots do you have?
Robots! I gotta use them.
Uh-huh.
One more
Some-
Root Lord and I'm done, I swear.
When was the last time you scried on the guy, Celtiel's dad or whatever?
I don't think it's been 24 hours.
Same
Oh,
time
okay.
as Celtiel.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like trying to think of important people, but
I'm gonna try Sortion just to see what happens. I'm just flipping through the station. Yeah, check your book.
And this is
Maybe
how we
we'll
got
go
hit
with
with
that
a
one.
meteor.
yeah, I know. We're just letting them know where we are right now.
Dang, we're fine.
What is the region at?
On Meteor.
Meteor swarm? Prismatic meteor?
Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I'm sorry.
It was just a couple of miles.
I don't mean to annoy you guys with all my TV watching
mile.
while we're resting.
2 mile.
I'm praying, so you know.
It looks like she found something interesting in her books.
Not like I have anything.
Totally asleep.
Lem's napping. Lem's happy. Karaya's drinking. That's great for us.
You do you.
Yeah, exactly.
Pop one of these Cheez-Its here.
This is
Cheez-Its? 2 people have Cheez-Its.
What can you
Damn!
got going
I
on?
want some
Spicy
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Hot and spicy?
Oh, those are the best.
I've
Mhm.
never had those ones.
You know what goes great with
Much.
hot and spicy Cheez-Its?
Guacamole.
Can of Coke.
Sour
Coke?
green grapes.
Green grapes. Mm.
Got any grapes?
I need to go grocery shopping.
That sounds good. I should do that too.
Yeah.
What am I
Still
doing?
You know what's more fun than that? Pathfinder.
What are you doing?
Why am I
What are you
bothering
doing?
with this when we all know she's gonna make this will save?
Unless she
Okay.
rolls a 1 like her friend.
Would her one still be higher?
Tim looks a little worried that he's actually looking up information.
Yeah, I know.
Did you roll bad, Tim?
Yeah, Xanderghoul, I think, rolled a 1.
22.
Would you say I'm familiar?
No, I would not.
Um,
No, I would not.
I'm
That was
familiar
not
with her body.
but not her.
You rolled bad.
I did.
That was
You
a
s-
bad roll?
Yeah.
Would you say I have a possession of hers since
I
I
would
have
not.
Celestia? That's like her daughter.
I would not.
Okay, fine.
Or apprentice?
You're trying though.
Are you
Unconfirmed.
quite finished?
Yeah.
Did I need more
can
people
we
to perv on?
save the frickin' Rune Lords for the adventure that they're in, please?
No! I want to know what they're doing.
What's the fun in that? We want to bring Rune Lords now. I take
Okay.
it back.
You
So-
be careful what you wish for. The DM has noticed this.
I was joking.
Uh-huh. Alright.
So, Faye is gonna be right in front of Sione when her eyes, like, do the uncloudy thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Like right there.
Personal
Waiting.
space, Faya. I'm gonna push her away.
No, I figured, I found out. Why?
Why, what?
So, clip-offs hate demons. But
Which is it, demons or demons?
both.
Okay.
Demons made, like, did it, or, like...
Demons
okay.
made demons.
Okay. So demons put sinner souls into abyss, which fought clip-offs. But clip-offs died to overwhelming number. Then they are going extinct. Alasnis worked with Yamasat to bring end of days, so no more demons.
That makes sense. We saw Yamasat and the whole flesh warping.
But no more sinners, no more demons, clip-offs thrive. They target mortals instead. And I'll be like this to her. We're like, see?
Just send me a photocopy of that, please.
You don't have photographic memory?
No.
Oh. Book closes.
Hence why I write stuff down in my book.
I write stuff down for other people, not me.
So, while you guys are talking, Kyra, as you have been knelt before the statue in prayer, you feel a warmth on your skin, like standing in the afternoon sun. It's a very comforting warmth that kind of belies the cool darkness that makes up the rest of this this chamber, this labyrinth, if you will. And like opening your eyes, looking up into the sun shining through the stained glass window beyond, you actually can see a spectral woman just hovering in the air, hair wreathed in flame, eyes burning embers, looking down. She reaches out a hand to you.
I'll reach my hand out.
She takes you by the hand and kind of pulls you up into the air, and you feel like, looking back, you can see your body still knelt in prayer, eyes closed, meditatively in front of the statue as she takes you, and the rest of the world just kind of drops away. Okay,
Yep.
So Kyra,
Yes.
you see everything around you drop away, leaving just clouds and sunlight streaming down upon you, and you see in front of you a whole and complete Windsong Abbey. And you kind of drift inside and down into the lower reaches. It's all empty. You don't see any people. You don't hear any sounds. And she kind of pulls you into a room. It looks like some kind of a library. There's a table, and you can see an armored elven figure seated at the table, writing furiously in a book. And he sets his quill down and kind of looks up, and you can hear a sigh. And then he takes the book in his hand, kind of examines it, looks at it, and then in a rage suddenly hurls it at the wall, where it rebounds off and falls flat on the floor, pages crinkled beneath it, the back up. And he throws the door open and he leaves. And like, none of this is fully registering. So as you look to the feminine form beside you, she's looking at you now, and she nods once. And she pulls you along. And as you pass through like the wall, you're no longer in Windsong Abbey. You are on some unfamiliar beach. Looking up, you can see a mountain looming far above, and a snarling face cut into the very exterior of the mountain. And then the vision seems to fade. You see, the last thing you see is this snarling veneer looking down, and it all fades, and you find yourself kneeling in front of the statue. Still warm. But here.
Thea.
Hmm? Yes.
Do you know any being with like their face carved into a mountain or a symbol of a face carved into a mountain? Do I know anything about that?
What would check would that be? Because I
Arzu
remember
had,
something.
History, knowledge, geography, knowledge, local. I would say any of those would work.
I'll do history.
Karzuk had one.
Karzuk had a face
what that
carved into
was?
a mountain?
He did. In Zin Shalast. He
I
did.
rolled a 1 for 22.
Is that what you saw in your vision?
On a
I
1.
s-
Go ahead, sorry.
I saw. Well, I was looking at Winsong Abbey and it was whole and no damage, but there was nobody there except for an elven man in armor, and he was writing something, and then he got really angry and he threw the book that he was writing in against the wall and walked out. And then I was pulled to a beach, but I don't know where the beach was, and I just was looking at this mountain with this angry face carved into it, but I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Thea, with even a natural 1, 22, you recognize the structure as a somewhat famous landmark in Varizia called Hollow Mountain. The mountain makes up the bulk of the island. There aren't really shores there, but
Is it canon that Olak and I have been there, or no?
I leave that to your discretion.
Alvin, you've read the comic, right?
It was so far and long ago.
We could say, we don't have to say that's canon.
When? Isn't Hollow Mountain near this where we are right now?
Is
Well-
that not?
It is.
Nearer compared to when we were in Magnamar?
Is that where our Dathanatus went? Or no, was that something different? Was that a different mountain?
Somewhere that way.
Was that Arjathanatus you saw? The elven?
I assume so.
Is
Did
that
he look like the same from my previous vision?
Yes, but older.
But
More
older?
mature.
Oh, okay. It did look like him, just a older version from when I saw him last time.
So what you're saying is you need to go to a beach to Hollow Mountain.
Apparently, they're I don't know. Might be significant.
What about the book?
I didn't really get a good look at the book, did I?
You saw the outer cover of it. That's about it. Mind you, it was a blank cover. It didn't have any writing. It was just like a leather-bound
Or like a
cover.
journal type. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know what the book was. He was sitting in a room that looked like a library type in the Abbey at a table. So it could have been... There was a room on the floor, on the second floor?
You're on the second. It was...
No, I mean in the Abbey, not in the dungeons.
That way.
Did
I
we
thought that
find
thing
a-
only
did
had-
we- I don't know. Because there was like a tiny room. It had a table, it had bookshelves on the walls, and the only books that we got from there
Oh,
were
the
stuff
ghost.
on.
No, that was in the basement.
No, I'm talking about in the Abbey itself, not down here in the Temple of
Oh, on
Grudges.
the second floor. I thought
Yeah.
that place only had the moldy couches that you guys sat on. And I could have sworn I destroyed one of those couches.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what Olaf remembers.
Yeah, but there was those, and then the room in the center was a. I don't
Well,
remember if we found a blank book there though.
I gotta
I don't-
remember when I do destructive property that way, you know, in case someone goes after me and tries to charge me with them, I can kill them.
Sure. I
Gotta have
don't
reasons for it.
remember a blank book, but
I don't either.
Wait,
I remember a book on.
didn't you guys take all the books from the ghost room?
yes.
Is it in there?
Only books that I.
Ava has them in her bag,
Faya.
mostly.
Freya.
Oh, sorry, Faya.
The only books that I took from the actual abbey, not the library room down in the temple of Grotus, was just books on, like, it was all books on demon related things as well. There wasn't books, if I remember correctly, there were no other books on those shelves,
Are
which
you
was weird.
Maybe he hid it
Yes.
inside a book inside.
Oh,
the-
Ashley. What were we doing? We were talking about Hollow Mountain.
Yes.
Sorry, by the way.
No, you're fine.
Shouldn't
Dumb
happen
com-
again. It's on my laptop now, so if this computer dies, it'll still be there.
Hmm.
It did it again. So.
Dang.
Hollow Mountain, cool place.
Yeah, I'm not clear on the significance right now. When we finish our rest, should we go? I think it's a good idea to ask Guyan and Casimir if they want to come. Karaya, I don't know how you feel about your father being there with
that's
us,
right.
but
Talking about the book.
It's probably gonna fall over.
we
Oh.
were talking about
The book. Are
the
you sure
blank
it's not
book.
in? Wait, how big was that book?
Probably looked like a normal sized book.
It looked like a journal size,
Yeah,
Is it?
average.
blank cover. He was just writing in it furiously, and then got angry and threw it at the wall. I don't know.
Freya, is it inside one of your books that you took from the library?
Did you pick up a journal-looking book? I feel like that we would have, if we had picked that up, we would have been very interested in that at the moment. No?
Double
Unless it's
checking your
hidden.
collection of the books you do have, it does not seem to be present.
Okay. That's what I
Even
thought.
like the Thessalonian books that I have.
Correct.
Okay.
Though I will say, it didn't look like the abbot's chambers up above.
Okay.
Okay. Up above the world so high. Okay.
Is it a good idea to bring them with us?
I just think more help is better than less help.
I guess I would agree. I just don't want anything to happen to them.
Yes. I mean,
Because
it's up to
somebody-
them, ultimately, right? We're not going to force them to help us.
Right.
They would like to help. They want to help. I don't imagine, at least, the cleric of Zon Kuthan would shy away from this.
If they fall in battle, you can use your magic?
Yes, I can.
Well, if not,
And I would, of course.
turns to Freya. She can always turn them into zombies.
I
Right.
can't do that.
You will not turn my father into a zombie.
I just said I can't.
Oh, she's looking at Olak.
Like, Faye's like, what did I do?
The only concern I have, other than, if they want to help or not, is that we're going to have to tell them about Candemarius and that he has offered us help as long as he gets to stay where he is, like he has been for the last 10,000 years. And I'm thinking that if he's been there for the last 10,000 years, they either didn't know or they knew and they were okay with it. And if they didn't know, they're not going to know
like-
anymore,
I feel like they didn't know.
Right. But nothing bad happened. So, well,
But
That's-
they probably don't want to work with a evil mummy lord. Well, one of
They
them
know
might.
what's good for them.
That might take us some convincing, but I think if we forewarn them that that is our plan.
You're not going to get anything but lip for that.
I realize that. They can say what they want.
Why do they need to be involved?
I just thought more people helping to fight the other things, or it just sounds like there's going to be a lot in the room.
It sounds like casualty.
It's brutal.
Well, the less people that are helping us, the more likely we die.
No, we are strong. Muscle. Just gonna look at Lem and just be like,
Brains.
clever. Magic. And I'll look at you
magic
and I'll
is
point
sort
to
of an
myself.
oversimplification, Thea. It's a
it
lot more
wouldn't-
nuanced than that.
Would it really hurt to have a couple more clerics fighting with us, though?
Yes.
She just, I think Freya is saying she just doesn't want to have to watch out for them.
Yes.
My
What
job.
What if it puts us at an impasse, though? What if they have a fit that he's down here? And then they
I
need to
don't
do
think they
something about
will.
it. But what if they do? This is like their place.
No,
They're-
this is place to Grotus.
You saw how they were. And that guy's stiff as a plank. No offense, Cora.
None taken.
He's not going to bend on this. He's not going to be like, go forth and let's be buds with this.
He needs to face the reality that if he wants this place back, and if he wants our Dathanatus stopped, then he needs to work with us, and that means working on our conditions. And if he's not willing to do that, then he's not willing to save his abbey.
I don't want to tell you what to do, but I can tell you that my father will agree with me that part of saving this abbey means not leaving such a powerful undead below it.
I'm just saying, if we go up there and talk to him about it, we're going to be starting something that he's going to feel compelled to finish that he probably can't. I don't know if that
Point to Lem
means
like that.
anybody anything.
I mean, hasn't that dude been down there since forever?
That's
That
what
has
I'm
nothing to do
saying.
with it.
He's
That
been
has
there the
nothing-
whole time, and he hasn't done anything bad.
You're trying to logic it out. These people aren't logical. It's his abbey, and there's this monster down here. That's how he's going to see it. Stop
Wait.
and finish.
And
That's
he's
it.
done nothing to stop it, except
Arthur-
hide in a lighthouse.
That doesn't get past him again?
What?
I don't
Was
know.
he sleeping?
That is an excellent question that we should have probably asked Candamareus.
I just worry that if we go and make him aware of all this, that he's going to feel compelled at some point to do something about it, and then he's going to die. That thing is more than a match for him. And I don't think he can leave it alone. I think it's going to be like a thorn in his side.
You don't think that they'll realize that maybe that's a problem that they can deal with
No.
after we deal with our Dathanatus? You think
You
they're
saw what
going
it took to get
deal with it
Karaya
immediately?
down here. No, I don't.
No,
I don't think
wait,
so.
wait a minute. I did exactly what you've said. I've been nothing but pleasant.
No, you've been great. I don't mean you, but I mean convincing your dad. It took a lot of doing on your part, and Kyra's, just to get you to come down here and help us, to let you. Not that you would have, let him do it, but whatever. I just don't think he's gonna bite on it, and I worry he's gonna do something stupid, like try to do something about it, and then he's gonna die.
It's
My
not like
father
any of
has
us have
never
the kid.
Been a reckless man. That is why he stayed up in the Ferris Pharasme, I would assume. More likely, he would gather all of the clerics once they have been reassembled here and lead them all together down there to purge the undead menace, as it should be.
And don't forget, like, flip that thing around. Like, what if we turn up with all these cleric friends, and the big bad mummy guy down there is like, well, secret's out now.
I don't think he even realizes what's on top of this temple of Grotus. He hasn't left those chambers in 10,000 years.
No, I'm saying we go get them. We all walk down there together, ready to go talk to him and get this fight going, and he's not about it because we brought them. I'm just saying, I think you're seeing people as being far more logical and reasonable than they actually are capable of being. I'm not sure the value for the money here. That's just my 2 cents. I'm gonna shut up about it.
I just don't like adding unknowns into the battlefield. I don't know how they fight, what their true priorities are, and I don't want to have to watch over them. And I know you will, but it's something I have to keep in mind, not to hit them with my spells. You know. We have a good way of doing things working together. I don't think keeping this mummy lord a secret from them is the way to go.
I think they should know all the things underneath this temple, and why wait to tell them?
Because we don't want them interfering with this fight, I suppose.
Fine. I am outnumbered, so I will go with what the group decides.
Olak, do you have an opinion?
Now they're probably just gonna die. No. I mean... Nah. It probably won't be all that useful. Unless maybe they stay outside the room. But then...
Disagree. I think us trying to fight a bunch of Clipoths and stone golems and other things that have spell resistance, and just having more people that can help with that is far better, but...
Don't forget, we have the mummy lord helping us.
Yes.
We don't know what he's going to do. I don't think he's going to come into the fight with us.
That's what he said he was going to do.
I don't think that's what he said.
Yeah. Stilly, is that what he said?
He said he just can't deal
so
with
many words. He wasn't. He was a little vague. He didn't say specifically.
Yeah.
He did imply he was going to help you kill our Dathanatus, I believe was what he said.
Well, that's something else we need to tell him, that we need him alive. Right?
I thought you said that he'll leave our Dathanatus' fate to us.
Later, he said that.
Yeah. So I don't even know what kind of help we're gonna get from the mummy lord.
Well, we should decide this thing. What are we doing with it? Are we going up and getting them? Or are we getting on with going down?
You know my vote.
Seems the majority wants to leave them behind.
Then we will do that.
I'm wondering, is that what you think of me as well? Just another casualty to get in the way of your spells?
Is she asking me specifically?
Yep.
No. I've seen how you fight. You've been fighting with us for a bit now. I trust your ability in battle.
What are you complaining about? She's cast more fireballs at me than you.
Olak, I've never hit you with a fireball once.
You did it a couple of hours ago.
No,
Wait, no.
No, that was Holy Smite. That was me.
That was her, and that's me.
And that's your fault for not being good aligned. But sorry.
Yeah, it's your fault. I am very careful not to hit any of you with my spells.
That's alignment discrimination.
You can take the hits, you know. That's why I was not worried.
I'll
Faya
have you
just
know I've never
nods
prepared smite good for
menacingly.
you guys.
I kept it off of you.
Once.
We trust you, Karaya.
You kept it off me once.
I'm just curious why then you would not bring that much more power, but it is your choice.
It's
listen to
another-
your wishes.
It's another 2 whole clerics of power.
It's not about bringing the power. It's about the interaction with the other guy. I think it's going to go
So tell
south.
them just
Or
to
just
deal with it.
wipe him out
I don't
and get it
think
done
that it's
with.
that simple. I don't think they're just going to deal with it. I think
I'm
they're
fine
going
either
to
way, actually. I mean, if we bring them down here, we get to fight both the Mummy Lich and our Datanatus. And Claypots. And Golems. Seems like a good day for Olak.
Personally, I think we'll all be safer with that mummy lord put out of our misery.
But I like him.
I'm thinking of.
We gave our word that we would fight with him with our death and Natus.
So
I don't
we
know
lied.
about- I don't know about you, but my word, I like to stick to it, even if it is to somebody, something like him. After we fight our death and Natus, maybe we do kill him.
I have an out of character question. Is undead something that like clerics of Sarenrae are super against, or
No.
okay? I was just wondering how uncomfortable Kyra would be with her own decision.
If a creature is undead and can be on the path of good or can be for the betterment of society, then they absolutely embrace them.
Okay, so I'm right in thinking that like this thing hasn't done any harm and it's just been waiting.
That is a valid.
10,000 years.
That is absolutely
Okay.
valid.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like veering Kyra off the rails or something. We're going this way. Okay.
Then what do we
And
do?
there are limited clerics here in this abbey. I guess
Yeah,
I
don't-
would like to see this abbey rebuilt, and I don't want them to die.
You
don't-
can always get more clerics.
I don't think they'd feel very good about themselves just waiting while someone saves their abbey for them.
Your father, I'm gonna look at Karaya, has been doing that since we started, so
literally what they sent us down here to do.
I can't speak for the one we just saved.
My father is better in a team. There's little he can do alone. But he doesn't have to be alone, is all I'm saying.
It's just the
If
more
you-
variables we introduce into this, the more we can't control. If we want our Dathanatus alive, we have a plan.
We've already talked to Casimir, and he thought it was strange that we wanted to save our Dathanatus, but he agreed that we should try.
Things happen in battle. I'm just saying things can go wrong. More people means more things can go wrong.
Alright, how about this? We deal with our Datanatus, and then we can come back for Mr. No More Liquids in them.
I don't want to fight the mummy guy. I have no quarrel with him either way. Like, I wasn't planning on going back to fight him after.
I could probably take him.
Okay, Oleg.
I could probably take him. I got this.
Fine, we'd go without them. But we should go.
Are you all okay with that?
Okay. Faya?
We do Datanatus?
Yeah,
We
without the
do our
clerics.
Dathanatus.
Yes. Player had to
Well,
make sure she was caught up.
Pollock,
Why?
you good?
I'm always good.
You good with this?
Eh.
Kind of need a yes or a no, big man.
Look, one way Olok's gonna win out on this. Doesn't matter to me. Unless I die.
Actually, you do have to make a decision because I think Karaya is okay with having more people, and so am I. So if you say you want them to come, then we're tied.
Wait, you want me to be the deciding factor?
You have to decide if
You want more people to help us fight, but have to worry about more people in a battle, apparently. Or do you want to leave them and stick with the people we have here to go fight our Dathanatus?
How about I flip a coin on it?
You do whatever you want to make your decision.
But then we'll just be tied and just stuck.
Alright, let's just go there then.
Okay.
Olok,
Fine.
aka Alvin, having to choose.
I was gonna say mistake. Trying to get a straight answer out of Alvin.
I don't like both.
Force it out of him.
All right, so you guys are moving out.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. As you open the doors of the chapel and begin to make your way back down below to the catacombs, you hear the wind that has been howling through these halls all along begin to take on certain notes and shift into almost a song. Divine spellcasters, all of your spells are cast at +1 caster level as the wind song accompanies you, making your way down to the 4th dungeon level. And we're going to take our break here. We will be back in a few minutes. We'll try to make this a quick one because so much has already happened. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. We'll see all of y'all shortly. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you got some water, some snacks, did some stretches, got up, walked around a little bit.
Pet your cat.
That as well. And, okay, because as you make your way through the catacombs, you can still hear the wind song.
So the
faintly.
2 mummies still in ice.
Yeah, they're still right where you left them.
Oh, he didn't even bother to undo it.
They're not his champions anymore. We are.
Tim, Lem is going to need about 5 minutes behind the group to get something ready for himself. So if y'all could just hold up for a few minutes, I'll meet you down.
Oh, we can wait.
You're starting before going in to talk to the mummy?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm getting dressed. I'm gonna put on my fancy elven gown that I found, and the fancy red cape that I've been holding on to. The elven princess gown, to be specific, if you're wondering. It's the nicest thing Lem has. He wants to look good for this. So
Okay.
elven princess gown and the fancy red cloak that we found. I don't remember whose it was, but it was fancy and not magical. Yeah. It'll just take me a minute to get into it.
Okay.
That's it.
Is there any buffing type spells that we all need to cast before?
Wait. Kraya. I'm gonna give her a scarab.
Yeah.
Hold on to this for a bit. I'm
Sure.
gonna want this back.
I think we should wait till we talk to the mummy, Kyra.
Yes,
Kinda
my
get the lay of it.
spells don't have a lot of time on them, so I'd like to wait till we're just about to go in.
Let me check on a couple of things. Okay,
That'll allow you to hit the golem.
So Karaya has just an amulet. I assume you'll tell me what's up with that F.
No, it's not the amulet. It's the golem bane scarab.
Oh,
She
you
does
gave
full-
her. Oh,
Hold on to that. I'm gonna want that back. She gets to do full damage with melee
She-
weapons.
that is a fantastic item for her to have, considering how many attacks she gets. Okay.
And I'm gonna cast this on my adamantine greatsword,
I might
which
have
will
to be a
last
party
for
member.
12 hours. Greater magic weapon.
I still have overland flight, just so you know.
It hasn't ended yet.
It lasts for an hour per caster level.
Yeah, I just cast freedom of movement. So
What item slot is the scarab?
Nothing.
It's an
It's
amulet.
slotless.
Oh, it's slotless.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay,
I
well,
love
she'll,
items like that.
She'll slip it onto like the necklace that's holding her holy symbol.
Oh, and what's your armor there? What's armor are you using there, Kyra?
I have +3 mithril.
Oh, Faya,
I'm okay.
make sure you cast mage armor.
Ding.
Actually, your mage armor probably hasn't worn off from yesterday yet.
I didn't know if it did because she didn't get to rest when we rested.
That's right. Did you? So you wouldn't have cast it again then? So you would have been out of mage armor. So yeah, you do have to cast that. Never mind. I stand corrected.
Mm-hmm.
Cast your spells. By about this point, you have passed the mummy icicles, and you stand in the last chamber before the high priest's chamber. Is there
Do
anything-
you want me to speak to him?
Yeah, you can. That's totally fine.
We
But-
just want to. What?
I have nothing to say to him.
I don't.
Well, you don't speak
And
Thessalonian either, so
Well, if I did, I wouldn't.
I'm sure.
Didn't Kyra do most of the talking last time?
I'm fine with Sione doing the talking. She
No,
knows
that
what
was
to say.
me and her.
You
I was
should
making a
her-
lot of checks though.
Yes.
Well, you and her should talk then. That's what I think.
I'm good with that.
I'll
Let's
let you
hold
take the
hands,
lead.
Kyra. Just kidding. Unless you want to.
I'm a little scared. If you want to hold hands, I'm cool with that.
I will head over here with Kyra.
Yeah, I'll stand next to you for moral support.
Okay. As you make your way in,
Wake up, sleepyhead.
you can see that he is still here, standing, facing you, just hands clasped in front of him, waiting.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? He says in
Hmm.
Thessalonian.
We will prep right before we go in, but we wanted to discuss a few things. First
Then
of all,
discuss.
well, with you. How exactly will you be assisting us in this fight?
He stands more upright, and you can hear some of the dry, brittle bones kind of cracking a little as he straightens. With my spells and with my staff.
Do you want some?
So you will be coming into the room with us and attacking?
Is this undesirable to you?
No.
I
it
was
is-
under the impression that my not insignificant divine might assist you.
You
will.
assumed correctly, right?
Yes.
Very well.
Ask him about how our Deathanatus got in there.
Ask him about the layout of the room too.
How exactly did our Deathanatus get inside?
He made promises that I no longer believe.
So you allowed him inside?
There's sort of an awkward silence.
I see. You fucked up,
What
buddy.
we thought, buddy.
Don't push it.
Oh, sorry.
Do you know
in
the
common.
layout of the
Rooms.
rooms?
Yes. Beyond
just-
these doors lie his final guardians.
Which are
The golems?
Yes.
How many?
2. And 2 more doors like these, which you must bypass with a special combination, provided you have the keys.
We do have
we
two
do.
keys,
Beyond
yeah.
those doors is the Doomsday door and Ardathanatus and his ilk.
Okay. We would like to capture our Ardathanatus alive.
So you have said. His fate falls to you.
So, when you are helping us, just leave him to us.
If that is your wish. However, I am neutered. My most powerful spell will affect him more than others.
Maybe his spell can be used to incapacitate our Ardathanatus.
Can you use it without killing him?
Of course. Some other spells that I would favor are not ideal for prisoners.
I mean, worst case scenario, he dies, they just resurrect him, right?
I suppose we're going to... Right. Leave that to your judgment. We want him alive, you know this, so act accordingly, if you would.
Is that all?
Do you have any buff spells to cast on yourself or us that could help?
Yes. For myself, I have some.
None you can share? I have some I can share with you.
I have none that I might share. I can see clearly that you are already outfitted with enchanted belongings that far surpass what I might bestow upon you.
Sayoni will look back at everyone else. Anything else we should ask?
I would suggest that none of you attempt to utilize spells of invisibility in my presence. Do not waste your time. They will not function.
Yes, you have an aura of invisibility purge, yes?
A spell.
Yes, that's what I meant. I did a spellcraft and saw that last time, I believe.
Do you require sight?
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Sight is good.
Very well.
Well,
What does that
Wait.
mean?
Well, it's
Okay.
he'll
kind of
cast
confused.
light or
I'm
something.
Unless
so-
someone's been
Is he gonna cast darkness?
He sets things to keep in mind.
He's gonna cast glitter dust.
You know, he
on
doesn't
us,
like
that's
to
what he's
assume.
doing.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Are the rest
Is this-
of you ready
Um,
to buff?
Yeah.
Let's start
Are we
buffing.
doing this in turns, or are
Yeah, we
just
should do this in
boom?
turns.
Okay.
Let's keep track of what's what.
Who's going
Okay.
first?
or we could do it by rounds. Just like first go round. What's everybody doing?
That's probably
Sure.
easiest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to drink a potion of Eagle Splendor.
What is that?
We found them
Makes
on the Medusa, and it will give me a +4 bonus to Charisma, which is more than my current headpiece. so I will take the difference.
Oh, Kyra, here. And I will touch her and cast Delay Poison.
Delay poison.
Mm-hmm.
What's the duration on that?
12 hours.
Okay.
Why ask?
Oh, Stilly.
Yep.
For the Shawl of Lifekeeping, while we rested, I loaded in 12 hit points.
Got it.
I will cast Protection from Evil on Thea and Sione. So here's that. It will last for 12 minutes.
Okay.
I will cast Communal Protect, what's it called again? Communal Resist Energy.
What kind?
Okay.
Acid.
Oh, you know what? I take those two back. I'm just gonna cast Communal Protection from Evil. I forgot that I did that one. I'll leave the two on you guys because Communal Protection from Evil is 12 minutes, but it has to be divided between everybody. So I'll just touch the people that I didn't already cast it on. If that makes sense.
Is protection from evil plus
So
XP.
that would be Dodgy, Dragon, Lem, Olak,
Oh,
Brian,
okay.
myself. So 6. That's
Six.
2 minutes a person.
Well, it doesn't have
Tim,
much
is there a
with
way to
both
put
cells.
in that flat bonus to all saves from
Ah.
protection from evil in the sheet?
Go
Temporary.
into additional, put it under the armor tabs as a deflection bonus, and switch it to miscellaneous type.
Say that one more time.
The
Wait, that's
additional
not to
tab,
saving throws. That's to.
add to your AC, right? Go into the additional tab under
Uh-huh.
AC items, put in,
Uh-huh.
just put it as a +2 deflection bonus, miscellaneous type. That way you don't get penalties for it.
Okay.
Usually I have my AC
Well,
buff.
that'll only give it to your AC, touch, and flat-footed, right?
No, deflection is also on there. Same with dodge.
Right. What I'm saying, it
But
won't
it's
give
also
you
a
saving
for
throw bonus.
saves, yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta put that in save separately.
Okay.
You can add that to the like temporary section,
Mhm.
right?
That's what I would just
You
do.
could also do that, yeah.
Okay. So
What's this guy's name again?
Condemnate.
Which reminds me, for
I'll,
viewers at home.
I'll offer my hand to him as well. Like if he wants this buff.
Well, you've got protection from evil on you, so you can't actually touch him.
Can I do
No,
it
we can't
before
touch
that?
You can't force
Since
it.
you guys are going
on
round
him.
to round. No.
Sorry, Condemnate.
And
Oh, sorry, dude. Kyra ruined it. Can I just say me first, Kyra?
He has
Yeah.
been casting some spells on himself, though. For what
Okay,
that's
well,
worth.
everybody gets 15 minutes of acid resist 30,
Okay.
including Dodgy and Dragon.
Okay.
Pollock's going to cast Gorham's armor on himself, and he will grow armor spikes. Bigger armor spikes.
This is insane, the amount of buffing.
are we down with round one?
Yes. I
Everybody
think
done
so.
one? Alright, I'm gonna do remove fear in the group. So everyone has a +4 morale bonus against fear effects.
For how long?
10 minutes 10 minutes
10
per
minutes.
level, I think.
Just 10 minutes.
So it'll last for a long while.
I will cast Arcane Sight.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone?
I'd like to give 2 spell to Dodgy.
Nope, I'm gonna hold off on
Yeah.
that.
Give Dodgy 4 instead of 2 from 2 deflection. He instead gets 4 deflection bonus. Right? Yes.
It's +2 to what? I gotta open his
+4.
character sheet.
Not
+4.
plus. Yeah. So you don't get the +2 from protection from evil, unless Dodgy never got it.
I did give
But-
it to Dodgy, but
Oh.
busy with that.
Yeah. It doesn't stack, so you get a +4 AC instead of a +2.
So +4 to AC. Oh, I can't do parentheses.
Is
Can
Death
I do
Ward-
a? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead,
No.
Sarah.
I was just gonna ask who Death Ward would be best on.
Probably
You.
a lot.
You.
Or you.
You. We vote you.
Okay, I'll cast that on myself.
That one's unanimous.
All right.
Unless you're immune to being channeled upon.
I don't think I am. No.
Okay. Then yeah, probably you.
Tim, what kind of check would I have to make to know about stone golems?
Arcana.
All right. I would like to do that and see what I know. 'Cause
Sure, by all
Michael
means.
doesn't know anything. Arcana. Okay.
But you're not
34.
gonna like it. 34.
I know. Maybe we did this already, but I don't remember. So
I don't think you did. So stone golems are large constructs. They are mindless, and so cannot be charmed, or
Cool.
they're immune to any mind affecting effect at all, emotion, fear, etc.
Great.
They are resistant to any weapon that isn't adamantine. And more importantly, they are immune to almost all magic. They are immune to any spell or spell-like ability that would allow spell resistance. In addition, certain spells affect them differently. That is, transmute rock to mud and stone to flesh will affect them. But differently than normal. It'll do some strange things to them. Otherwise, they're pretty straightforward. Stone golems will try to hit you, and they hit like getting run over by a really heavy carriage.
Hell yeah.
They have reach, and occasionally they can exhale a gas that will cause you to slow.
Okay.
And it is in a burst around them.
I will convey
It
that
does-
to everybody. Do I know what the thing with the stone to flesh stuff specifically is?
Oh yeah.
Stone cell?
Like, do I? You,
I think
you
The
said it was
Sal?
weird.
Yeah. Oh.
No. You said it would do something. You said the
Oh, the
spell stone to
spells.
flesh would do something weird.
Yes, you know
What
that
would it do?
transmute rock to mud will slow
Uh-huh.
them as per the slow spell for 2d6 rounds, and they get no saving throw.
Okay.
You know that stone to flesh will negate their damage reduction and their magic immunity for one full round.
1 round.
1 round.
So I will convey that to everyone, and I will look at Sione specifically and Fea. So it would be good to coordinate this. Maybe I have some salve that I can rub on it that might make it a bit susceptible to your magic. So if you tell me the right time, I'll make a run for one of them and slap some on it, and then
Sounds
you all
very
can cut loose.
dangerous.
I think that's
Well,
our
they
only
sound very
option.
dangerous. So
I do have a spell that affects them, but
It is
Oh.
only fair that I tell you that I have nothing with which to affect the final guardians. Such is why I have remained outside.
good to know. Good to know. We'll handle this one. Sione, Fea, if you need me to do it, you just tell me. I'll run in.
Are we done buffing?
no.
No. Olak needs like a couple of rounds to drop all his buff on himself.
Karai's gonna
Alright,
cast
is that okay?
Bloodblades.
Yeah, well, that's one of them. Well, first Antal. Never know when I need that carry. So Olak's just praying with his holy symbol, and it's just like glowing white hot, dropping bull strength, iron skin. Where's the other one?
Good grief.
Entropic shield,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
lead blades, and two more. Shield of fortification. I gotta make sure there's no sneaky on me. And last one is resist on fire. So you can rub that fire spell on me there.
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh.
Candamareus is going to cast Protection from Energy Fire on himself.
Not smart, probably, with this group, you know.
Just resist fire.
I will cast. Are you done, Olak?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay, I will cast Fly.
Do that.
I will cast it on Olak, Kyra,
Resist energy.
Paya,
I don't think Kyra's ever flown before.
Lem, and Karaya.
Damn.
Okay. Cool.
You guys said you wanted to fly, right?
Warlock wanted to fly.
Well, now everybody gets to. And I will also cast a mirror image on myself.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Then throw forth the doors.
So there's 2, so we probably need to do both keys. at the
You
same
will
time.
need
Yes.
to turn both keys simultaneously, lest your mind be forever imprisoned within a labyrinth.
Oh,
Do you
Kyra.
still need to do the trick
got
with
this.
them with the swish?
The communication.
We got this, Kyra.
The combination is the same as the doors you have already passed through, but it must be done in unison.
Okay.
I'll set a tempo for you guys, a little backbeat for you to do the rhythm too. That should help.
Okay. Ooh.
I will do so. Do the thing.
Yeah, we'll do it at the same time.
Okay. And you don't need to roll on it or anything. It's just like a quick countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then you begin the process, turning. You can hear the locking mechanisms within the doors shifting with each movement that you make before finally, long last, the doors swing open.
And I start blasting.
Let me reveal.
And then I started blasting. I'm scared.
Okay. I forgot one very minor detail.
How tall are
Yeah.
the ceilings, by the way?
Same as they've been.
Which is
20?
20 feet.
I will be floating 10 feet in the air.
The walls in this T-shaped junction, actually, I'm sorry, no, it's bigger. It says right in the description. The walls tower nearly 40 feet overhead. To the north, a pair of double doors, each fitted with a skull-faced lock, stand tall and imperious, while to the west is a collapsed flight of stairs that looks like it once led down into deeper levels.
It was a pretty narrow hall for it to be that tall.
It's wider than the hallways we've been walking through.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't kidding. I'm gonna move in and start blasting.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Actually, no. First, position yourselves accordingly in the hall because you technically haven't
We
seen
would have stepped in.
Yeah.
You want us to be in view of the golems, or
Once you can see as you round the corner, you can see 2 lumbering figures standing before the door. Let me see. Each of them
Okay, there's him.
looks like a hulking, armored, elven humanoid. It is the very same figure from your visions, Kyra. Both of them look identical, only large, massive, and carved from stone. And as soon as you guys come in view of them, roll initiative as they start to take a step forward, moving in unison. See what
Double
he gets.
digits.
Oh,
Oh my
just-
god! I got
Double
digits!
Wait, are you still -4 at 4 right now?
No, that only lasted for 4 hours.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah, my strength bonus.
You got real lucky.
I got really lucky.
Come on, roll it. Damn.
Oh, luck.
Alarm's bringing out the rear.
It's okay. We'll get them warmed up for you.
It's okay. I am right there with you, Alok. And so is Dodgy.
Okay. Dodgy, what was your initiative?
Dodgy is 8.
Faya.
10.
Lem?
24.
Ooh, nice. You rolled higher than Karaya. Kyra.
19.
That's what happens when you're this tall.
Olak.
6.
Dragon.
Not participating.
Really?
Sione.
26.
Holy shit!
Nice.
She's
All
because
right.
of the fireball.
You were not
It's gonna be
kidding,
hot.
Sione. You really did come in here and start blasting. What you doing?
I start blasting.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Eroding Ray.
All right. Are you targeting
And-
left or right?
Left. And it's gonna be empowered.
Oh.
So 6.
That
Okay.
will affect you.
Well, in that case, 20 versus touch will hit
6.
for 8 points of damage, 12 points of damage.
Is it within 30 feet? No.
Is that it? 12 points of damage?
I get 2 more rays.
Okay. Natural 1. That is an attack roll, so it does auto miss. Your next one?
It's there, dude.
Oh,
I rolled.
Oh, 25 then.
25. Okay. 25 will hit for 5, 6, 7 points of damage. 3 beams launch from your outstretched fingertips, striking into one of the stone golems, and you can just see like some of the stone on its exterior beginning to smooth over and wear away, but slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. No. I'm gonna move 5 feet back.
Okay.
That's it.
Lem.
Lem is going to move here and fly up about 15 feet. Sort of relish being above everything for a little while. That's going to be pretty great. It happens all the time, really, for Lem. I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
totally used to this.
Very used to being eye level with people.
And he's going to sing a little song. He's going to sing a little song. He's going to tell everybody that you better lose yourself in the music and in the moment. You got to own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Don't miss your chance to not blow this up. This opportunity only comes once in a lifetime.
Okay. Outstanding.
Sarah gets it. And that is... What else am I going to do?
Oh, did you say what kind of song that is that you're doing?
I did not. But I'd be happy to tell you now that this is going to be Inspire Courage.
Got it.
So, +3 attack, +3 weapon attack, +3 against
Yep.
Charm and Fear effects, except that it's really a +4 right now. And +3 to weapon damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
Those are all morale bonuses, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is that the end of your turn?
You know what? Why not? Why not? They're far away. Nothing terrible can happen.
Can't even see him. Out of sight,
Oh, you're
out of
right.
mind.
That's probably for the
Out of
best,
sight,
really.
out of mind.
I mean, oh boy, do I want to get in? Do I want to? Well, there's a
With
good
that weird
opportunity.
wand.
Where would I have to get? Let's see. I would have to get like there. I have to get like there. I don't like being there. I'm good.
Stand
I'm
by
done.
Okay, got it. Karaya is up, and she is has noticed that the scarab she's wearing has begun to warm. She kind of looks at Olak uncertainly, like, kind of like a, should I?
Go for it.
Mariah's
Wait,
gonna-
does she not know what? I never told her
You
what
did
that
not
is.
tell her what it
oh
was.
well. She should know. Wait, no, she shouldn't.
Fortunately, she has the speed to get here, and they're flat-footed. So she just zips right around the corner, flying at breakneck speed, and as she crashes right into this fella, she only gets a single attack. That's disappointing. But it is with lead blades. So.
She can add an extra +3 to her attack.
Yep.
But this and that one.
Dang it, Karaya! No.
She flies around the corner, streaking toward one of the stone golems, and it just reaches out a hand and like smashes her against the stone. She kind of cracks into a little crater in it and separates just as its fist smashes into the wall where she just was. That didn't work out very well for her at all. Kadamareus is going to watch with mild interest. Kyra,
Me.
you already.
We know that they like regular weapon attacks are fine, right? Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna charge at this one. Wait, can I do that?
You
I don't
can.
think I have enough movement.
Charging lets
speed.
you move up to double your move speed in a straight line. And then you get an attack at the end of it with a +2 bonus.
I'm gonna do that, and I will
Okay.
attack with my scimitar. Just one attack, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You'll have +2, +3. So 34
Ooh.
is going to hit.
Oh.
Let's see what kind of
And-
damage you got. Also, Lem, don't forget your d6. You got it.
It's +3 to that, so
Yep.
12.
12, which is reduced to 2. And then 1 point of sonic damage.
+3.
Nice.
From my
that's
song.
already added in.
Oh,
So
okay.
you crash into it, and its body is essentially stone. It's like you just struck a stone statue as hard as you could. Like, it hurt your wrist almost as much as it hurt it.
3 points of damage. Hell
yep.
yeah.
it's probably only got like 100, so it'll be fine.
It's the golem's turns. And how nice! We have two targets who I can full attack.
Great.
Each of them is going to do a full attack. So, Kyra, we'll start with you.
Okay. I have so many things to keep track of.
Hello? Roll 20?
Roll 20 said you can't attack Kyra. Actually, that's illegal.
If it rolls twice, the second one's for Pariah. Oh, shit. You can't even see it. It's Whisper.
Nope.
To yourself?
Yeah, let me turn off Whisper. And I'm doing you a favor by re-rolling this, I promise you.
It was a crit, wasn't it?
It wasn't great.
I whispered a crit to
So,
myself.
Kyra, those two are for you, and then the second two are for Koraya. Kyra, 25 and 27 to hit you.
Those. I think both hit. I'm just making sure I don't have anything. Yeah, those both hit.
Koraya's going to be taking 42 damage. For your part, you take 22, 32, 37 points of damage as one of the statues catches you around the waist as you come flying toward it and hurls you into the ground with bone-jarring force. Then raises a foot and smashes it down on your back, pressing you painfully into the stone, sending
How
hairline
much?
fractures throughout the stone that you smashed
Ooh.
into. 22,
How much was
32,
that?
you took 37. Bludgeoning.
37. They're not evil, right?
They do not appear to be.
Okay.
Don't forget, you guys have Chat's Blessing that you can use to decrease my d20 rolls. Just a
Wouldn't have
reminder.
helped.
That's it for the golem's turns. They can't really move. You two are kind of forcing them into place. Faya.
Good.
Faya is going to step forward. And I want to see if I can evil eye one of them. I don't know if I have.
Are you using Evil Eye?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, hit it.
That will.
You glare. Let's see.
Oh, this is.
They
something that
are
can exist.
mindless, and therefore immune to your evil eye.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting it's a mind affecting thing. I don't know why. Oh well.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Dodgy is next.
Dodgy wants nothing to do with this. He
That's-
just stays in Faye's arms.
Fair. Olak.
Oh, I forgot to do this earlier. I was gonna do it now. It's gonna thump his chest and activate his unfettered shirt to give
Okay.
himself freedom of movement.
Okay.
Actually, that should be 40 minutes.
Yeah. Wow. You really should have put that buff on first. You're so underpowered
Yep.
with how few buffs you have right now.
And he's gonna fly 40 feet towards this direction. He's gonna set up for downward charge.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
It's his turn.
Sione.
Well, I will move a bit closer. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I will cast the same spell, a Brooding Ray, at the same one.
Got it. Do your thing.
It is a +1 to damage and to hit.
Okay. 23 will hit for 10 points of damage.
Second,
Or 11 points of damage, sorry. Oh no!
critical.
That confirms for 11, 12, 13 points of damage. It's beginning to erode a lot faster now.
And here's the third one.
That'll hit for 10 more points of damage. All right, so Sione launches more beams. They're all striking this golem, and each place the beam strikes, you see the stone just like melt and fall into dust off. Like you're watching centuries of, or not even centuries, millennia of wind erosion at work in a second.
Cool. That's it.
Lem.
All right, I am going to sing. I'm gonna cast a song, sing a spell. Cast a spell. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast a spell. And I am going to fly over to here. And then I am going to add in my. It is called. Where is it? Oh, Hell's Bells. Where did it go? Pull up things, you lose things. I don't know what's going on. Cats and dogs sleeping together. Where did my bard tab go? I don't even know. I'm sorry. I had it up. It got
Is this
lost.
part of the song?
It is.
It's called,
Actually, it's going.
It'd be mind
This is
affecting,
going to be
right?
Soothing Performance, which functions as a mass cure light wounds. A mass cure wounds, excuse me. And that heals for 3d8 plus 12.
All right. Can you hit that so I can have a look at that in chat too?
Yeah, I hope I can anyway. Let
Just
me
as a
see.
general rule, it also lets our viewers on Twitch keep up with what we're doing. They can see.
There it is.
Thank you very much.
So I'll go ahead and roll that for you. So, Kyra and what's her face?
Wait. Using this ability does require 4 rounds of continuous performance.
Meaning I have to
You have
build
to
up
keep
for
this
4.
up. Well,
You have to
that's
build it
unclear.
up.
Is it build up or
Because
is
it-
it?
It's a build up.
No, because it says it's one action to do.
Is it like Song of Keonan?
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't say it's one action to do.
I'm sorry, that's the spell. Sorry, that's the spell. So it says.
I
Is that a
see.
grand
Requires-
performance?
So yeah, it does. So basically, the healing will happen at the end of the 4th round, but you
Okay.
would have to use
Spend done.
the virtuoso to start it anyway.
Yep.
So it still works out. It just the healing, just keep the 28.
Won't
in
come
mind.
yet. Okay. All right.
Might work even better.
Got
Might
it.
give more people that there could be more damage.
All right. I'm gonna start keeping track of rounds. This is
Smart
round
to
one.
start that now, because then
Yeah,
when more people
absolutely.
are damaged.
Okay. That is Lem's turn.
Okay. Karaya,
Ooh.
who I didn't mention, she took 42 points of damage earlier when the thing basically threw her back into the wall and started 1-2 punching her into the wall. And by the way, each punch or kick from these golems is deafening. You'd probably be able to hear it anywhere on this entire floor and maybe some of the upper floor.
Great.
If our Deathanatus pops out of that door, we're gonna be jacked, y'all.
Karaya
Hell yeah. We're taking him down with us.
looks like she's gritting her teeth and has a thing or two to say about all this. She's gonna full attack the golem. Yeah, she's gonna full attack it. Here we go.
Come on, Grat.
Good hits. Good hits.
Okay, 28
Hey.
is going to hit, and her damage bypasses its damage reduction. So it takes 12, 13, 14 points of damage from the first hit. 14
2.
is not, or 17 is not going to hit it. 25 is not going to hit it. 26 is going to hit it. For
It's a +6 for each weapon damage that goes through.
20, 23,
There's
29
no
points.
+11.
Wait, what?
That's
Plus
for
6.
the +11. That's from the vicious weapon, which I didn't.
Oh,
Blessing.
so 11 more damage?
No, she doesn't have that.
Oh, I see.
I don't
I didn't
have
even
that.
notice the plus
Yeah.
11 down there. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. 27 is going to hit for 11, 12, 13, plus Lem.
6.
I already added. I did that one already.
Third.
Okay, so she hits
this
3
is
times?
A third. Yep, a third hit.
Okay. Third one is 2 more.
Okay, 15 more points of damage. So she peels herself out of the Karaya-shaped crater she started to make in the wall, and immediately starts diving between its arms and legs, slashing with the bastard sword, striking at it with the Atlas. And in spite of it being made of stone, she seems to cut and bludgeon it as though it were made of flesh. And it is emphatically starting to crack apart from her
Best
fury.
dagger.
Then she's going to try to 5-foot step back. Candamareus is just gonna move over here so he can see.
So he
Oops,
can
not
watch us
there.
all die.
Not there either. Why couldn't it let me move to that square? Yeah, he's just gonna hang out there, watching with morbid fascination. Kyra.
Okay, I'm gonna full attack.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
No.
Hey! I got a critical hit.
Well,
Sort of.
well.
I
so-
didn't.
Do you want to
but
use any
it's-
chat's blessings? Because currently that is a 25 to confirm, which will not confirm. But you
What?
know 26 hits.
I do not understand the crit confirm
So,
thing at all.
It's basically anytime you roll a critical threat, you have to roll another attack roll, and if it hits, it becomes a critical hit. If it misses, it's just a regular hit.
Oh, so I need 3 chat's blessings?
No, only you've already
Oh.
got +3 from Lem, so you only need 1. You need a +1.
I'll
Do
do
it.
it. I'll do it.
Do it.
I'll
Yeah.
use this
In that
hat.
case, it is a critical hit. For
Easy.
15, reduced to 5 points of damage, plus whatever Lem can dish. Okay, 6 points of damage.
Really
So-
You're
good.
an angry
Work.
white man just cussing in your
And-
ear.
Where are you striking at it?
Well, I'm flying, I guess. So, I'm trying to hit its head.
Okay, so your scimitar cracks against its head and just leaves a single fracture along the stone cheek.
And I will also, I can 5-foot step back, right?
Mhm.
I will also do that.
Okay.
And that is it. That's my turn.
The stone golems are up, and good news, they have reach.
Good.
They're both going to do full attacks on Kyra and Karaya. Actually,
Or
no.
Olok's gonna get there.
One is going to full attack Kyra. The other one is going to use something else.
The poison.
This is for Kyra.
Stuff. Cool.
Oh.
Well,
yeah,
those are both probably
hit.
going to hit.
Yeah.
You're trying to back away, and it grabs you and throws you on the ground again, and this time starts like lifting you and hurling you onto the ground repeatedly, slamming you into it. Again, very loud. You take 15, 25, 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, that's not that
The
bad.
other one begins to emanate gas around it.
Sick.
I need
I have freedom
Kyra
of
and
movement.
Karaya each to make a will save.
I have freedom of movement. Does this work for that or no?
Does freedom of movement protect from slow? Does anyone know?
Let me
Yes.
see.
It does.
Yes.
You're immune. Good job. Well, that sucks for
Yep,
Karaya.
I'm in handy. Sorry, Krya.
To each their own.
That's her problem. You guys helped her enough.
But she
Plus
has some
3.
bonuses,
Oh
so.
no! No, she doesn't.
She
Well, is that a
doesn't?
shitty roll for her? Hang on, is that a shitty roll? That's a shitty roll. We can do better.
What? It's
I'm gonna
11.
cast this. Boom. No, I'm not. I take it back. That's gonna end all my spells. Never
Yep.
mind. Forget it. Forget it.
It's fine.
She
It's
can
fine.
do
She's just suddenly moving very slowly.
Oh yeah, she doesn't cast that spell. It's her dad that
She's-
casts it.
Yeah.
Slowed for 7 rounds.
Perchance people would have come in handy.
That freaking sucks.
If
Um,
only.
I can fix that. I can fix that.
Feya.
You can't though, because you're doing spells for 4 rounds.
Move
No, I
actions.
Oh.
I got it. I have actions.
The snail icon kills me.
Johnny, did magic missile work? I forgot.
No.
Belt resistance.
Feya's gonna do the Asian squat and wait.
Okay.
The
Feya
what?
out.
The squad.
Like literally,
Dodge.
actually, you could just take me and dodge you out of initiative. I can do nothing to
Sure.
these things.
That's exactly how Candamareus feels. Golems, man.
Do full
Y'all
dodge.
eating popcorn
Full
back
defense.
there?
Yeah, total defense. You could do well.
You
Not
could
if you're
heal.
not if you're popping a squat.
I'm gonna actually no. I'm just gonna look over Cademareus and just like study him a little bit.
He'll look over at
Full
you and
defense
study you a little
squat.
bit.
Are you two gonna date?
They about to
Don't
kiss right
count
now?
her.
Feel like
Olak,
they are.
It's your turn.
Yo, the power you could have dating a mummy lich.
So,
So what kind of beetles do you have
Olak.
going through you?
okay, up in the air is gonna go ah, and with his fervor swift action, he's casting Deadly Juggernaut.
You're buffing still?
Oh my
Jesus
god, get in
Christ.
there!
This is it. Olak needs all his hit to hit.
Remember
And
when
he's
we
gonna
did
do-
the-
You
over.
literally took rounds to buff. What were you
You
doing?
have been buffing for over a minute.
He's attacking now. He's charging the one that
He's not!
that Cry
He's
attack.
standing there!
With a charge and vital charge.
Okay.
Vital strike.
There we go. Unfortunately, that is going to provoke from the stone golem.
He's gonna provoke from both of them, or
Yep.
one or both of them.
Both of them.
All right, well, hit him.
So we're just going to do this and assume one is from each.
No.
31 doesn't hit you? Even with a
Nope.
-2 for charging?
Yep. Oh yeah, with -2, then yes.
Okay, there it is. That's all I needed. 17 points of bludgeoning damage. As you start flying through the air toward it, one of them extends a hand and just backhands you, kind of causing you to spin a little in the air before you deliver your attack.
And Olak's gonna use that spin to do a swing.
What's funny is they're at almost the exact same hit points right now.
So that's
Ew.
24 plus lems plus charge from height.
Just tell me the total.
Well, how much does Slim give me?
3.
3. So that's 24, 27.
You hit.
Okay.
Oh boy. 37, 40 plus 3 from Lem, so 45 points of damage total. Does that sound right?
No, there's a little bit more.
Plus another 26. Oh my god. Okay, well now we see why he has been buffing. No, it's only one hit. He could only do a single attack.
Yeah, that's just one attack.
okay.
So 37, 40, 66, 71 points of damage. Does that sound right?
Oh,
Damn.
Yes, sir.
And it's
Not mad
adamantine,
about
so
the
you
buff.
bypass the damage reduction.
Olak visibly gets stronger due to the Juggernaut spell.
Olak launches through. As you spin, you deliver a fierce two-handed cut, kind of shoulder down to underarm, and the top part of the golem just slides off, and the whole thing
Wow.
crumbles into rubble.
wow.
Behind you can hear Karaya.
Wow.
I could
That was amazing.
have done that. As she's slowed.
That was amazing. That was worth waiting for, Alvin.
Damn, that's a lot.
Not bad.
Leone.
It's 2 more attack.
Okay, guess what I'm gonna do? Eroding Ray.
Okay,
16 to hit.
that'll hit for 7 points of damage.
Next Ray. 13 to hit.
Will hit for 11 points of damage. Now, if you guys are wondering why doesn't 25 hit, but 11 needs touch.
JC.
19 will hit for another 10 points of damage. Oh man, the erosion on this thing is crazy. It's just falling apart now.
The MVPs of this fight are Sione and Olak.
That's it.
No, you stopped them from rampaging.
Oh, that's true.
Lem.
Oh, this looks like it's going really good. So I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hold my turn. Just keep singing.
Okay. Karaya is slowed. I'm gonna roll for her pride.
For her pride.
Okay.
Can I roll for her pride?
At the discretion is the better part of valor. She's gonna 5-foot step. Or I guess all she can do is disengage since you can't 5-foot step when you're slowed. She's going to disengage. and just
Disengage is a
slowly-
full.
She can't. Wait, are you saying she can't do anything about? Okay, fine. Then she's going to take on a defensive stance and not provoke from them, and let Olak
Yeah.
handle this.
Yeah, disengage is a full round action, so yeah, I can't do that.
Yep, she can't disengage. God damn, slowed is vicious. Condamareus. Still just studying Fea. Kyra.
Do I know how to remove slow?
You can do a spellcraft check if you'd like.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it. Just go beat it.
10.
10. You
Yeah.
don't know the details, unfortunately.
Okay.
It doesn't seem it's not hurting her, it's just slowed her down dramatically.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, I
Punch
can't.
Cut
If
it
I
off!
step next to it, it's gonna fuck me up next round. Fine. I'll punch it.
You would have to 5-foot step closer. Okay.
Yep. I can
Kyra,
full
getting in
attack.
there. Yes, you can.
I mean, it's no different. It's got reach, right? So
Well,
I mean, it's
5-foot
gonna
step
hit
away
me.
from it,
Yeah, I could have done that.
you got this.
but,
We'll both
those
hit.
will both.
Plus
Nine?
3.
So
Hey.
unfortunately, 10 slashing damage is completely negated. But it still takes the 4 sonic damage.
Now I'm glad I could help Lem out.
And then the second hit will hit for 13, so it takes 3 points of damage, plus another 6. You do another 9.
Woo! Hell yeah. Can I move still, or was the 5-foot step my move?
That was it.
Going down, boys.
All right.
Nah, you got this.
The stone golem
Oh, I'm going down.
No.
is
gonna blow
actually. Let's see. I'm gonna roll randomly to pick its target here. We've got
just hit
3
me.
targets. It's going for Olak.
Can try.
Now that the new target has just cut through the second golem, this other one turns to the new contender. That's a 36 to hit. Actually, it's 38 since you charged, and 26.
36 hits.
Okay. You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as, with one uppercut fist, it just
21.
crashes into your sternum.
I got DR.
Ah, okay. Knocking you kind of away from it. You can feel one of your ribs crack from the blow. Faya.
Nice.
Right,
right,
just
you said-
load.
What's that? Yeah.
I may actually be able to do something about. If I were to dispel magic, would I be able to only take the slow?
Well, here's the thing. If you fail to dispel the slow, it will go for the next buff on her and keep working its way down.
Good Cadamarius. What is your favorite thing about Grotus?
The end, I suppose. The blissful black sleep of oblivion. No afterlife. No reward or punishment. Just pure, untainted rest.
Nods of approval.
He likes his naps. Olak.
Olak's gonna continue his spin to win. He's gonna do a full attack. Come on, rolling. Aw,
Mm.
Well,
20. 23.
Wait, which is it?
23.
23 will not hit. Do you want to use some Chat's Blessing? Because you guys know what its AC is. And you've got like a bazillion Chat's Blessing right now.
No, 24?
20. Well, its AC is 26.
Oh, so need to use sub 3? Wait. Yes.
If you want to.
You know what? Yes.
You want that? All right.
Oh, Olak needs to spin.
Tell me about the. Tell me about your target. Where are you swinging?
Well, it was 10 feet down, so Olak's kind of going to use this momentum, like going wing, swinging, like just blender blading downwards.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, it was so eroded away. Like its features were completely blank. It was almost just like a roughly humanoid-shaped rock. And as you drop down through it, you shear it apart into like chopping a carrot, leaving nothing but ribbons of stone behind.
Yay!
And all quiets.
Part 1 done.
Heal for 28, please.
Oh yeah, do
Oh.
we get that?
Because I'll just continue it until that goes off, and then I'll kill it.
20.
Next! Kicks in the other door.
Well, unfortunately, these will take about a minute to unlock, as they
What?
So
are
let's
Doomsday doors.
Fair
heal up first. Let's get everybody good. Maybe.
Do you want me to just channel energy and hit everyone, or?
I don't think
No.
you need to do
I
that.
would prefer not.
So
Let me-
I can
let me wand
selectively
you.
do it, by the way, so I can leave you out of it. Just
Save it. Let me wand you.
Also,
Okay.
I have a little bit of healing that I can use. I have a wand of cure moderate.
Kyra, 9 plus 7.
16.
How's that put you?
Let me see. Math.
Olak
Looking
and
better.
how you doing? You need more? Yeah, you do.
Mm,
What?
I don't think
Okay.
any buffs are ending in a minute, so I think we're good. At
Another
least not
5.
mine.
Another 5, Kyra. Are you still short?
I mean, do you want me to be at full?
Yes. How much more do you need?
I
You
need
guys heal me?
16.
All right.
Karaya will heal Olak.
Oh,
Let's do that. You'll have
really?
8
Thank you.
for 14.
That's good. That's perfect.
That is appreciated.
Karaya, is she okay?
Yep,
Yeah, I think she's good now.
she's been healing herself and Olak.
Okay. So let me mark those off.
Now Kandamareus will kind of stalk forward. Looking, he's very tall for being dead. He looks at the doors and clasps his hands in front of him again.
Well,
I'm gonna do the thing with
the
Kyra.
simultaneous thing. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
You guys...
Put something in the chat, Tim, just to make sure you see it.
Yep.
So,
I mean, keep in mind, chat is visible to it's on Twitch as well. You can just say that if you need to.
Gotcha.
But you put the keys in and begin to coordinate your unlocking process. I'm not going to make you roll again, but I am going to say it takes a little bit of time to do this. So how many rounds? Let's see, about a minute. So 13 rounds. Well, no, you guys spent a lot of time healing.
A few rounds.
I'll add another, we'll say 5 rounds. I'm being...
So, how many minutes is that?
Minute and a half.
so
That's
you're
a
saying
minute.
we should buff again?
No.
No.
Although, having seen them
Protection
do-
from evil, the communal one, is gone now, by the way.
Okay.
The Sione and Fea, though, still have it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Having seen this a few times, Tim, do I have a sense of like how long it's going to take them to open it?
About a minute.
That's
Alright,
okay.
I'm gonna go-
That's the minute that I've been accounting for, though.
Olak will
Okay.
cast Shield of
I'm going
Fate
to
on
start
himself.
my performance,
Got it. Okay.
and I'm going to start just like quietly cussing to myself.
Okay. Yeah, and this is a very specific masterpiece that you have perfected over the course of a career, like building up to this. As Lem is performing, the final lock shifts within the door. Right around the time Lem is finished with his song,
I'm going to take 20 on my performance check to make sure I get the extra benefit.
actually you have that's roll. You don't roll the performance check until in the moment when you're actually using the
Okay.
spell, I believe. So each bolt of lightning would be a separate roll, if I'm understanding that correctly.
Okay. I trust you with it.
I'm casting Shield of Fate on myself while they're doing this stilly.
As the last locks within the door slide open, I think we should probably end here.
Oh, you're a weenie.
I don't think this is a fight you guys can wrap up in 42 minutes.
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
I shake my fist
No,
at you.
don't be sorry. I would rather have more time to do it. Oh, no, I'm done.
Shakes fist.
It's alright. It's alright. They'll hold. It'll hold. And hey, golems are out of the way.
Those
Went
are
way
easier
better
than
than I thought.
expected.
Well,
Yeah.
when you've got an Olak, an adamantine weapon,
Who pretty much just did 100 damage and
like a bazillion eroding rays, and 2 people who have enough hit points that they can basically just stand there and take it from the golems while everything else gets its business going. Golems aren't that bad. Not stone golems, anyway. Just wait until
Nicely
you have to
done.
fight the adamantine golems.
Ah!
No, thank you.
My eroding ray still works on them.
Does it?
Yeah.
Untyped damage.
Is there no damage hardness limit?
You know, I've never actually really looked at the adamantine golem. Let's have a quick look. I'm curious. It's not in Roll20. Well, that is unfortunate. Let's take a look on sources.
This damage ignores hardness and damage reduction.
Oh,
Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So it's literally just for golems.
Yep, that's why I took it.
and for doors.
Or
Doors.
yeah, I have to.
We're
This
gonna-
literally can't target anything except for a construct or
So the problem with
Object.
adamantine golems is their fast healing might heal them faster than your eroding ray can.
Oh yeah,
Stop
they have
them.
fast healing.
well, I get 3, but Depends
Adamantine
on how
golems
much-
are basically the worst of all golems. They are nearly indestructible.
Well,
depends on
good
how
thing
much
there
they
aren't
heal.
any in this room.
No, because there's that worse adamantine golem.
What?
That unique adamantine golem. What was it?
Oh, yeah. Well, a unique anything is going to be worse. That's true. That's true.
Dang.
What was that? That did something special with its breath.
I have no idea.
The one from Runelords?
Oh, that wasn't adamantine. You're talking about the statue. The one that he possesses, right?
No, never mind. Just forgotten where it came from.
Oh.
Anyways.
Well, chat, thank you for dealing with our technical difficulties and for watching
Yes,
tonight.
thank you.
I'm sorry that we
Sorry.
had to end early, but we'll make up for it next week with the spiciest BBEG fight you've seen.
Come back next time for Olok's buffing part 2.
No!
He's literally Goku, like.
Yeah, pretty much.
50 episodes later. You
guys
Or like.
Make absolutely certain that you have made good notes on what your durations remaining are, what you still have available, and so on.
Okay.
Chat, we'll see you guys again this coming Sunday for
10
our
minutes.
5th edition Homebrew Temple of Elemental Evil game,
Yes.
which is at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then for this game again at 7 p.m. Eastern on Mondays. If you've missed any of our game sessions and you want to catch up, you can find that on our YouTube channel, which someone will put in the chat probably by now.
It's already in there.
It's already in there. There it is. If you want to see any of us off of Route 66 doing our own thing, existing in the wild, we have a link tree that you can find. That's probably also already in the chat. So thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next weekend. Good night, everybody.
Bye.